Welcome to an exclusive analysis of the stock market, focusing on the week of September 8th to September 12th, 2025. This video will provide a detailed forecast for the upcoming week, September 8th to September 12th. Let's dive in. Last week, the markets showed mixed results. The Dow Jones Industrial Average slipped 0.42%. The S&P 500 edged down by 0.12%. Meanwhile, the Nasdaq 100 managed a modest gain of 0.19%. The standout performer was the Russell 2000, which gained 0.44%. What drove the Nasdaq 100's performance? It's largely due to strong technology stocks. Key sectors like artificial intelligence and cloud computing have shown resilience amid uncertainties. Alphabet was the main driver of the Nasdaq 100. The Russell 2000 outperformed as investors shifted towards undervalued small-cap stocks. They are often more sensitive to domestic economic growth and interest rate policies. Expectations for the interest rate cut by the Federal Reserve on September 17th, September 18th, will support small-cap stocks. Now let's examine the employment data released last week. The U.S. economy added only 22,000 non-farm jobs in August. This was significantly below predictions. This led traders to reassess rate cut expectations from the Fed, now pricing in substantial reductions in coming months. There are mixed signals heading into our next week. While corporate earnings have been strong, investor sentiment remains cautious. The American Association of Individual Investors shows bearish sentiment at -15%. Looking forward, several key economic indicators will be released. The U.S. Producer Price Index and Consumer Price Index data will heavily influence Fed decisions on interest rate cuts. In recent developments, the U.S. administration has intensified tariff regulations affecting many imports. Simultaneously, there are worries about a potential government shutdown as funding deadlines approach. Political negotiations are ongoing. On the Federal Reserve front, regulatory changes may be coming. Plans to finalize stress testing rules and improve capital clarity are expected soon. Meanwhile, a potential declaration of a national housing emergency could ease supply and affordability issues. Watch for housing and construction stocks to include in your portfolio. Let's break down the S&P 500 and Nasdaq 100's trading outlook for the week ahead. The S&P 500 will likely face resistance between 6,491 and 6,600. Support levels to keep an eye on include 6,365 and 6,200. The Nasdaq 100 closes at 23,633 as of September 5th, signaling bullish momentum but caution towards a potential pullback. Key resistance sits around 23,604, with support at 23,552. In terms of earnings, be on the lookout for reports from notable companies throughout the week. For Monday, we have Casey's General Stores. Tuesday is packed with releases from SailPoint, Oracle, and GameStop Corporation, among others. To wrap this up, we've identified several investment opportunities within undervalued sectors such as electronic technology and consumer durables. If you're looking for timely analyses and investment ideas, consider subscribing to Kai Wealth's premium services. Thank you for watching. For more insights, hit that subscribe button and stay informed about the latest market trends.